think day by day, something that we start working on the rehearsals at the beginning, but also day by day on the set. It was one step closer to the chemistry that we built.
Yeah, it was just honestly getting to know each other and to progressively feel more and more comfortable with the intimacy that it required and vulnerability that the story required for us to like explore, I guess. So it was very much just like getting to build that trust. In general, we've kind of mentioned this today a couple times, but I think the fact that the love story is very much centered on two people that by no means mistreat each other, I think is quite important. I think a lot of the times love stories can get quite tumultuous, and it's very entertaining to watch or read or whatever it might be, but I think, to me, a very beautiful part of the story is, like, they really treat each other constantly, regardless of the conflict, I think, with so much love, and that, to me, I guess, is, like, one of my favorite parts about this story.
Yeah, same for me. But I will say also that the movie also shows other part, except of the romance. It shows that nowadays places like Mallorca, with such a beautiful natural things, are getting destroyed by massive tourists.
Yeah, and lastly, I also think, given Rai's health, I think it's, regardless of how much you can empathize with that story, there's like the very much necessary, as obvious as it is, but it's a very necessary reminder to like continue to not take each day for granted. As cliche as it is, I think that's a great thing to be reminded of every so often, and I think this movie definitely has that as a through line. I hope they want a second one.
Yeah.
I hope they want a second one.
What is gonna happen in the next one?
Yeah, exactly. I hope they want a second one, and aside from that, obviously, we hope to make them feel whatever it is that they're looking for in the film. I think there's many reasons why people watch romance films. I think there's the escapism. There's like hope of like of projecting yourself onto these characters. I think there's so many different reasons why people go to films. And whatever it is that they're looking for, I hope they can find a sliver of that within our film.
I think this movie is the end of this movie is gonna make people to really want another one.
I for sure hope so.